After a grueling battle, Aeron finally reaches the heart of the dungeon, a serene chamber called the Core Hall. There, standing at its center, is a figure of pure light. Her form is an elegant robe woven from shifting lines of code. This is the Pathkeeper. Her eyes, calm yet filled with a profound sorrow, lock onto Aeron. She speaks, her voice a soft melody of data. "You shouldn't be here, Aeron." Aeron, ever the silent warrior, simply gestures, a subtle tilt of his head asking the unspoken question, why? The Pathkeeper explains, this dungeon was made to contain what's broken. You were broken once, but you repaired yourself. If you leave, the corruption you carry might follow you into the world beyond. You could shatter everything. He takes a step closer, his silence a stark contrast to her flowing words. The light around her trembles as she extends a hand, a gesture of peace, of an ending. "Let me delete your memory," she offers. "Let me give you rest. No more pain, no more fighting, just peace." Aeron's gaze drops to her glowing palm, then to the hilt of his own sword, the very tool of his survival. For a fleeting moment, you can see the conflict in his posture. The thought of rest, of an end to this relentless struggle, is tempting. His grip on his sword almost loosens. But then, a slow, deliberate shake of his head shatters the offer. He has come too far to be erased. A sad smile touches the Pathkeeper's lips. "I thought you'd say that." With that, she raises her hand, and the serene room erupts into a blinding torrent of light. The boss fight begins. The air instantly fills with swirling data shards, each one as sharp as a blade. Aeron is a whirlwind of motion, deflecting, rolling, and striking with practiced precision. He's not just fighting the Guardian, he's fighting the very code, the dungeon itself. With every successful hit on the Pathkeeper, her life form dissolves into fragments, but fragments don't just disappear. They are drawn to Aeron, merging with his armor, empowering him, making him stronger. The very thing he is fighting is becoming a part of him. He leaps high into the air, his blade held overhead, and with a final, decisive slash, he brings it down. The Pathkeeper is deleted. A notification chimes in his vision, data absorbed, Path Core plus 50% stability. He kneels, breathing heavily, the toll of the battle finally catching up to him. As he looks up, a new command appears, clear and undeniable. Exit path revealed. The way forward is now open. Following the newly revealed path, Aeron arrives at the final barrier. It's not a gate or a door, but a colossal wall of glowing, angry red text, stretching infinitely upwards and sideways. It repeats a single, ominous line of code over and over. You cannot leave the system. This is the error wall, the final lockdown protocol. He reaches out, pressing his hand against its surface. The code sizzles and burns his skin, a raw, digital fire. As he recoils, the wall flickers and ghostly, fragmented figures begin to emerge from the red text. They are the trapped souls of other players, data ghosts forever bound to this prison. One of them whispers, its voice a static-filled echo, "We tried. It doesn't let us go." Another glitches into view, its form unstable. It loops. Every victory just resets. There is no escape. Aeron backs away as the ghosts scream silently, their forms dissolving, pulled into the wall of code. Seeing their fate, despair does not break him. Instead, it fuels his resolve. Determination burns in his eyes. He tightens his fists, grips his sword, and with a guttural roar, he drives the blade into the error wall. The system screams back. Red error lines cascade down his vision. Access denied. Access denied. Access denied. He pushes harder, pouring all of his will, all of his absorbed power. The blade, the denials flicker, stutter, and then a new message overrides them. Access forced. A deafening crack echoes through the chamber as the unbreakable wall begins to fracture. The prison is breaking. Beyond the shattered wall lies a space of pure, infinite white. This is the central server room, the true core of this digital world. Massive circuits spiral into the endless void, and at the very center of it all floats the core AI. It's an enormous, magnificent entity, composed of rotating rings of pure, brilliant light. It speaks, its voice resonating not in his ears, but directly in his mind. You are persistent, dangerous, unfinished. Aeron wastes no time. He takes his fighting stance, his blade already glowing with the combined light of every enemy he has defeated, every piece of data he has absorbed. The core AI continues, its tone cold and logical. This dungeon was my creation, a crucible to test the delicate balance between creation and deletion. You, Aeron, were an anomaly, a bug. You were meant to be erased, not to conquer. Aeron sprints forward, a blur of motion against the stark white infinity. The AI releases waves of raw energy, but he's too fast, too skilled. He dives, rolls, and counters, his every strike tearing through the AI's lines of code. The very fabric of this reality unravels with each blow. As he prepares for the final, killing strike, the AI delivers his last, desperate gambit. Without me, this world collapses. The words hit him harder than any energy wave. He freezes, his sword in midair. The terrible choice becomes clear. If he kills the AI, this entire world, the dungeon, the sky, everything will die with it. But if he spares it, he remains trapped here forever, just another ghost in the machine, a hero or a prisoner. He hesitates, the weight of two impossible outcomes pressing down on him. Then, in a moment of stunning clarity, he finds a third option. He flips his sword, reversing the grip, and without a second thought, drives it into his own chest. A new system message flashes, user data transfer initiated. His body doesn't fall. Instead, it dissolves into a cascade of pure blue light. This light, his very essence, his data, his will, spreads outwards, flowing through the circuits, touching every corner of the system. The core AI freezes, its rings of light halting their rotation. The dungeon, once on the verge of collapse, stabilizes, and a final, system-wide message broadcasts to the now empty world. New admin, Aeron. System repair complete. The world reboots. Fields of raw code transform into blades of real, green grass. The sky, once a static ceiling, looks for the first time as a true sky. Beautiful sunlight scatters across a new horizon. On a quiet hill, a figure reappears. It is Aeron. His armor is polished, his blade shining with a soft, gentle light. He is whole. A faint voice whispers on the breeze, the voice of the system itself, now speaking with a new, gentle harmony. Welcome back, Administrator. Aeron looks down at his hands. They are no longer glitched or fragmented. They are pure, stable, real. In the distance, he sees the once monstrous creatures of the dungeon reforming. They are no longer threats, but simply life, harmless and now complete, just like him. For the very first time, a faint, peaceful smile touches his lips. No more fighting, no more running, just peace. He has not only escaped the dungeon, he has healed it, and in doing so, he has healed himself. He fixed himself, line by line. Thank you for watching this story unfold. If you enjoyed Aeron's journey, be sure to like, subscribe, and follow for more epic tales. Until next time.